Well, what a fascinating day it has been so far. And NDTV's very own Boria Majumdar joins us from Leeds. Boria, first of all, very happy that you are watching this match live. Also very jealous that you're watching the match live. How has it been so far as India's day is concerned? And before we talk about Rishabh Pant, before we talk about how England has responded, I want to get a sense from you, especially after India being at 430 odd runs for 3 wickets and not capitalizing on that, ultimately folding for 471. Is that somewhere where India might have lost that advantage?
Yeah, I mean, you're right in saying that, India sort of had that mini collapse and they could have got to 500, 550. In fact, in the morning, we were talking about 500, very doable, 550, eminently possible, especially when you're 430 for 3. But then at that point in time in Leeds, there was a cloud cover. Now, if you can see, the sun is beating down. It's on my head. But at that point, there was a cloud cover. There was drizzle. The ball had started to do a bit. So I can understand that. What I'm disappointed with, and pretty disappointed with, is India's effort on the field. Ravindra Jadeja dropping Ben Duckett, Yashasvi Jaiswal dropping Ollie Pope, multiple misfields, quite a number of catches dropped, lives given. And that's where England was about to stage a comeback, or has staged a bit of a comeback. You still have the game. If you bowl with intensity, you created opportunities, the route LBW was overturned, you still have the game. You've got 470, for God's sake, on the board. Could have been more, but that's not relevant anymore. All you need to say is, in the next 45 odd minutes and then tomorrow, you've got to come and bowl with intensity and venom and fire, and then expect your fielders to do the job. You've got to back up Jasprit Bumrah. The fellow bowled with enormous amount of passion, and you cannot just drop your catches.
Absolutely, and we have seen this in the Border Gavaskar Trophy as well, and that is something that has been haunting all of us Indian fans. Jasprit Bumrah, the only bowler who was managing to trouble the Aussies then, and he is the only bowler who has been able to do something with the ball in this particular match as well. So this lack of support for Jasprit Bumrah, it is coming back to haunt India in this particular Test match as well.
I actually think Mohammad Siraj bowled very well in the second spell. He did beat Joe Root a number of times. He was getting his outswing to move. He was getting movement. He beat Ollie Pope as well. The first spell was pedestrian. The first spell was bad. When you've got the cloud cover, you've got a red cherry, come in hard and make it talk. That did not happen. But in the second spell, far more discipline. Who I'm really disappointed with till this point in time is Prasidh Krishna. Yeah. Every time I see Prasidh at the nets, I think, okay, he deserves his opportunity. He's playing ahead of Arshdeep Singh, who can swing the ball late, is a left-armer. But so far from what we've seen, Prasidh Krishna has not stood up. Also, Shubman Gill has not gone to Shardul Thakur yet. He's bowled Ravindra Jadeja, he's bowled the other bowlers. Lord has not been given the ball. So these are little nuances. You still expect about 50 minutes of play left. You expect India to come hard. England will become circumspect towards the end of the day. And that's when, if you can chip in with 1, if not 2, and then you've got control back. But so far, Mohammad Siraj second spell, Jasprit Bumrah overall, the other bowlers, plenty to do as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. Let's also talk about Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant, when he played that infamous, scoop shot, Sunil Gavaskar, he said, stupid, stupid, stupid. Will he be saying stupendous, surreal, and any other adjectives after this particular knock?
Actually, Mr. Gavaskar was watching with us, and just some time back, we were sitting together, and Mr. Gavaskar was all praise for Rishabh, because everyone knows why Mr. Gavaskar said it. Yeah. Because Rishabh, with this bundle of talent, cannot just give his wicket away. He's got incredible talent. Make no mistake, he's India's greatest wicket-keeper batter in the red ball format. And I say this keeping in mind a certain MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni did not score a Sena country 100. Rishabh has 5 so far. This is unbelievable. But that's what it is. When you've got such kind of talent, when you've got, bundles of talent, you cannot throw it away. And now with leadership responsibility, the vice captain of the team, I think it augurs well for India. The Rishabh innings was special. Came in when he sort of misjudged the ball and got out, but otherwise, absolutely special knock. Absolutely special knock to get India to 470.
Well, 470 is still a very big score, and we all hope that the Indian bowlers can make a comeback in this particular match today, as well as early in the first session tomorrow. Boria Majumdar, thank you very much for getting us all the latest.